I'm somewhere in the middle.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Allie and I am a domestic wannabe. And right now I am doing the FlyLady zone cleaning from zone 1 to zone 5 and documenting my journey along the way.
Myself again. But life is one big riddle.
Day 20 brings me right back to the master bathroom where I had soaked those bottles yesterday, but they needed to be soaked again. So I just got those started right away so the soaking could happen while I did some tidying. And I decided to tackle the countertop first. Now these are my daily use serums and face creams and sunscreens, all the magic that keeps me young, beautiful, and insanely good looking. So working on that little corner was my first step. And sometimes I kind of love it. So just as a side note, I absolutely love it that I forget that I'm filming and tend to do the little dance shimmies all the time. I've got myself doing that on camera so often that it makes me wonder how often I am really doing that during my day. Anyway, after a little shimmy, I got my little serum and lotion holder all set up, ready for my daily use. And then it was just wiping up some soap and going on down to this random curling iron area. So when I do my hair, I usually just use the diffuser now, but I do still have all these fun curling irons and straighteners, and I have gotten rid of some, but I kept the ones that I do like using, and I decided to move my travel stuff down to the lower part of this cabinet as well. So everything is just tucked away and no longer in the area that I keep towels. And the area that had travel stuff, I decided to turn into a linen space. We have extra sheets now for a bed, and I needed a space to make sure they get. So sheets and pillowcases for both rooms will be going in that little lower level. Now it's time to tackle the upper cabinet, which has all my other beautifying supplies, because I really love this stuff and I need a place to store it. So I started working on those shelves, and if you remember back on day 12, I had a little step stool mishap. If that hadn't happened, I'd be able to see the top part of my shelf in the bathroom, but I don't have a step stool to look up there. So I had to do some reaching and, best guess. From this angle, it looks like I'm much closer to up there than I am. It's actually pretty high up. So here, I feel like 15 minutes, I got a lot accomplished in that amount of time. So once I finished my zone clean, I did decide to continue with a weekly home blessing. So this is a weekly home blessing done my way, which always includes bathrooms because I am not a master of the swish and swipe. A speedy weekly home blessing.
Future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night like I'm leaving.
So my weekly home blessing did include all 3 upstairs bathrooms, but for time's sake, I'm just going to show you the master since that's our current zone that we're working in. And then I moved on to our family room, and if you've been with me for a while, you know that I have used this little space as a temporary office, and it has worked fairly well for me, but it's just not working anymore. I am creating paper piles that are starting to move into the kitchen. Right now, or as I filmed this, I actually moved my temporary office to the kitchen and took over half the table up. It worked until it stopped working. And that is when we decided we had to start make some decisions about how we wanted our house to flow. Moving the temporary office out of this space is step 1 of our 4-room switcheroo. We will be seeing shortly where we are going to move the office. But with that being said, the weekly home blessing had to continue with some dusting and vacuuming of the main living space.
All the bad stuff, and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me in the night.
Okay, I just finished my zone clean, which was in the master bathroom. I did 15 minutes of kind of decluttering, organizing. Then I started my version of a weekly home blessing, which includes doing a deep clean of all 3 of my main level bathrooms. And that is because I have not mastered a swish and swipe. I don't know if I ever will master the swish and swipe. I will attempt it again, I promise. But for right now, it's just not in my routine set. And I'm not gonna just add that pressure to try and do that. And I'm also just not going to skip my bathrooms. So bathrooms are a part of my weekly home blessing, and they take about 10 minutes each, so a total of 30 minutes on my upper level. I've done 1 hour, I plan on doing another, but I do have work that needs to get done as well. So I'm kind of doing a little multitasking, and I think with another hour in a little while, I will have the full upper level completely done. Now, you may have noticed while I was doing the family room, I moved my temporary office out of that space. So we have this grand idea. I think I've mentioned it, but because I'm still editing videos, I'm not sure if I did. We have this grand idea of moving some things around so that I could get rid of that space in the family room. Now, what happens when that space gets cluttered is I move it into this space right here. But I move it over into the kitchen area. It becomes a cluttered mess. We end up eating dinner around my computer. It's a mess. So we're doing some moving around. That video will probably come after the zones, but I'm working on it this week during zones. You're just gonna have to kind of be patient and see what it all happens, but go ahead and guess down below what you think we're doing. It's gonna be cool, I think. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Anyway, this is now my temporary office. It will not be this way by the time my son comes home. from grandma's house, but for right now, it is what I have to work with. So I'm going to do some work, and then I'm gonna do another 1 hour home blessing. It is Tuesday the 20th. So we're moving right along. I am moving right along. I will be picking up the kitchen, and I have to clean out the fridge, and I'm doing some meal planning. I mean, the list of things I want to accomplish while my son is gone, so that I'm not only just caught up, but I'm like ahead of the game, so I can give, like, my whole point of summer is just to have time for us. And I feel like I just needed this week to do that. So, you know, I'll show you. Yeah. So this is my to-do list for the week. The first top part of it is to clean. So we're getting that done. If you see blue marks, that's what's completed. But this morning, as of today, so it's 10:42, I have worked out. I have done emails that I needed to do. I got some work stuff crossed off my list. I'm about to do some more work stuff. I have quite a bit of work stuff. I edited a video that's gonna go, I have several more to edit, and I'm going to be completely caught up on editing with these videos so that I can maybe be on a day-to-day basis, because I fell a little bit behind. It's kind of tough to shoot every day or to film every day and edit every day for this series, but I'm really enjoying it and I'm really having fun with it. So I hope you guys are too. With that being said, I gotta get to work. I just wanted to kind of chat with you for a few minutes. Anyway, I have work stuff, I have meal planning, I have so much to do. And it's Tuesday and I am pushing forward. So let's get to work.
Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad skies. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions out. Go, 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 running to better times. 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 To better times, to better times, to better times. Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down?